What's going on? Welcome to Chronicle. My name is No. We have actually some updates on the case. We gotta watch a whole bunch of it's mostly videos, which is a great thing because reading can be a little bit slower sometimes. I don't want to have to reiterate things, but videos help us a lot when it comes to cases like this with Savannah Soto. We are covering Savannah Soto. Again, if you missed it, in the past, Savannah Soto, beautiful young girl, pregnant, killed, shot, and her unborn baby were deceased along with her boyfriend, Mathew Guerra, found in a car in San Antonio, 3 to 4 days of being deceased in this Kia Optima. And we've just been like on this case. But guess what? We got some updates, and I need you guys to like and hit that share button. If you're just watching, if you're brand new, hit the follow button. If you are just tuning in, this is a live. Yes, you are watching this live. You don't want to miss this because I got everything from, yes, the court TV video. But what separates this channel on YouTube and Facebook is that we dive in deep. We get the details, we get the facts, and we get videos from either Reddit, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Telegram. We get it all. We get it all. And we also view the comments in super chats if you have to, whatever to get your comment across. Send stars, however you want to do it, to get the attention in the chat. Because today's a little different. We're going to get down now because it's happening. Things are moving. Things are moving in this case. We got some information from more of the brother, the mom. I mean, sit back, relax, put your headphones on. Listen, I love everybody in the chat saying share, share, share. I love it. I want to get straight to it. I don't want to waste any more time. But yes, this is a live, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And I just want to jump straight to it. So remember, guys, I always say here on Chronicle, listen with great detail. Listen to everything they say, every word. We extract information on that. We cross-reference it. We get the facts correct. All right, let's do it. Comment anything, you guys. Let's work together in the comments, okay? Work together. We got more than just this video. We got a lot more, okay? Let's get involved.
We're shining a spotlight on the death of a pregnant teenager this morning, we're shining a spotlight on the death of a pregnant teenager whose murder is unsolved. Savannah Soto is her name, and her boyfriend's name is Mathew Guerra. They were both found shot to death in a parked car last week. Now, police have released this surveillance video here saying that they're searching for 2 persons of interest right now in their murders. And you can see in the video, if you look closely, the couple's Kia Optima. It first slowly approaches that pickup truck. Briefly, there's interaction with the driver. Somebody gets out of the Kia, but it's unclear where they go. The Kia then leaves the scene, and police are investigating this case as a capital murder. And at a press conference,
it's capital murder, ladies and gentlemen, capital murder. Look at all those shares. Oh, my God.
Conference on December 28th, the chief of police walked the public through what we know so far. Take a look.
Savannah Soto and 22-year-old Mathew Guerra were reported missing by Leon Valley on 12/23/23. A clear alert was issued for Savannah by DPS because it met the criteria for a clear alert to be issued. CLEAR stands for the state's Coordinated Law Enforcement Adult Rescue Alert Program. Families of both victims reached out to SAPD on the 23rd to make a police report, but we had learned that Leon Valley had already taken a missing person report. On the 26th at about 4 o'clock, SAPD was called to assist Leon Valley PD at 5903 Danny K. Leon Valley was requesting assistance. Families of both victims were at the location and reported to Leon Valley PD that earlier in the day, they received information that the missing gray Kia Optima was at the Danny K address. When police arrived, they discovered 2 people in the Kia. EMS was called to the scene, and they pronounced both victims at the scene. It appeared that the vehicle had been located at that location for several days. I mean, clearly, it was a heinous act. It was unspeakable, the tragedy of it.
I have two great guests to help me do some analysis now. I want to bring them in. Forensic death investigator, professor, and the host of the Body Bags podcast, Joseph Scott Morgan, and former DEA supervisory special agent, Michael Wilhite. Good morning to you, gentlemen. Thank you for being on the show. I want to play a clip from that same press conference and start here where the chief of police is saying this crime scene is quite complex. Let's take a listen to what he said, and I want to get your
If you don't know what that means, he says the scene where they were found it's a bit difficult. And I understand that because we know this. No gunshots, 2 dead bodies, front, back, head, you know what? I don't want to say it. Let's just say, boom. You have them discovered 3 to 4 days later. Why 3 to 4 days later? You know what I'm saying? Shell casings on the floor. Rumors, this is a rumor, that Mathew was found with his pants down, and then now people are saying his genitals were removed. Don't know if that's true or not. Can we welcome Kim? Kim, welcome. There's a lot going on, and if I don't shout you out, I'm so sorry. It's because we just got some updates, and I'm involved. So this scene is a bit complex because what we know is difficult to understand. How do we find shell casings? Oh, and I'm hearing that Savannah's phone wasn't left at the apartment, from what I've been told. That it was also taken, and some of Mathew's items were too. So this is really looking more planned, but more staged, more fixed. This is more like they knew what they were doing. They knew where to go. Remember, because when we watched that video, those cars meet up perfectly, did it not? They knew exactly where to go. All these clues, all these signs indicate that this is pre-med. This right here was like, okay, fellas, 3 of them. Because I don't think there's 2 people involved. Absolutely not. You cannot tell me there's 2 people involved. If there was, that's perfectly coordinated for just 2 people. That is perfectly coordinated for just 2 people. No, there's more. In my opinion, I believe there's more. It's just my hypothesis. Patrice, welcome to the Chronicle Club. Let's welcome both Kim and Patrice. What's up, my YouTube people? Hit that like button. I see all those crowns over at YouTube. Look at that. Let's keep it going.
Reactions and thoughts.
What we're looking at right now is a very, very perplexing crime scene. And detectives right now are looking at this as a possible murder. But we don't know for sure. So again, because of the complexity, the complex crime scene, we can't say for sure what we have.
Well, this is no doubt a head scratcher. Joseph Scott Morgan, would you kick off our conversation, please? What do you think may have happened here?
Okay, this is what we're going to listen to because we're talking to professionals who've dealt with this over the years. All right. So let's definitely listen to this part. This will be more the important part for you to listen to because we're looking insights at people who either work closely to this case or who have done this. Police are not going to tell us anything, but these people are going to tell us at least something. Beautiful Jeanette just posted a good comment. She says, like, share, and tag one person. I'm going to pin her comment. Beautiful Jeanette. Very well said. Guys, tag any friend, family member. Tag 2 people, your husband's, baby, daddy's, uncle, whoever. Don't matter to me. Tag them. Let's get people more involved with these updates because this is looking like the title that I posted of this video. And you know what that is because this could be a head scratcher, but this is looking a little bit staged to me, okay? Let's listen to this. Teresa with 200 stars. Thank you so much.
It's hard to say, and scenes involving vehicles are particularly complex. I think that's one of the things that he is alluding to, Julie, is that if you have a motor vehicle, you essentially can have a crime scene on wheels. And I think the big question is, were both of these victims, were they actually killed in this location or were they killed, and the vehicle with them in it was moved to said location. I think that's one of the complexities. And he also is not going into a lot of detail relative to the position of the bodies. All we know is that they are in the vehicle. We don't know where they are. There was some thought early on that this could be a murder-suicide. Generally, those are kind of very clearly stated. You know, when you walk up, you kind of observe these at the scene. But that's not the indication that we're getting here. It is complex, to say the least.
Right. Joseph, thank you for that. And I'm glad you brought up that point about how some are questioning this and saying, could it have been a suicide? And Savannah Soto's mother spoke out adamantly against this, talking to station KSAT, saying, and I'm quoting exactly, quote, "This is not like her. She was so excited to have this baby. The house was already baby ready. There was no reason why she would just get up and go off and do that. Savannah knows what I went through with Ethan, and I know she doesn't want me to go through this again," referencing the death of her younger brother. And so, with that being said, Michael Wilhite, let me go to you here, please. We know some are wondering, could this have been drug-related? Certainly, you're an expert in narcotics, having served so many years with the DEA. Tell me, is there anything about this case that says drug trafficking or something relating to drugs to you?
Everything about this case speaks of drug trafficking, drug-related. I think before there was a photo of Mathew holding a chunk of a wad of money, jewelry. I think he was holding up a gang sign too. Everything about this case thinks of drug trafficking in the area. I think that also there was, I think it was incidents where I think he was arrested on some charges too before. So there could be an incident where, you know, he tried to make a deal, place a deal to get out that case because he wanted to see his child born, and somebody retaliated. So everything about this speaks of.
What did he just say? I could have sworn somebody said this theory on Facebook or YouTube. He probably made a deal. Wait, let's play that back. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Siri's bugging out. Siri, if it's not you, it's Alexa. Shut up. So sorry. Jesus. Listen to what he said. Listen.
And somebody retaliated. So everything about this speaks of drug trafficking. I've spent 30 plus years of law enforcement, state and federal. 23 of that is with the Drug Enforcement Administration, and everything about this case speaks of drug trafficking.
Wow, Michael Wilhite, I want to say, tell me more when you're saying that. I mean, this just seems so sad. Do you think, as a follow-up question to you, please, do you think that Savannah Soto and her unborn baby could have been collateral damage, so to speak, if she was with her boyfriend and not actively trafficking, but if he were the trafficker and someone was retaliating, could that be the case for her death?
From my experience, the girls that are involved in dealing with involved with drug traffickers, they themselves might not be the primary trafficker, but they're definitely reaping the benefits of that lifestyle. The mere fact that whatever happened that night or that day that warranted the killing of Mathew, obviously the killers could not leave a witness, and she was a witness. She was part of that lifestyle.
Didn't we say that? Definitely. That was one of the things that we mentioned, that they don't want to leave a witness. If you think about it, this seems to be tied more personal to Mathew. She so happens to be there. She could have been used to extract information. If he snitched, I mean, listen, only if she just wasn't with him that day. Candles lit inside, the baby's bag, appointment. I mean, if they didn't show up to an appointment, wouldn't that mean they were taken by force? Wouldn't that mean that their intent was to go to the appointment, but now they are not there? No called, canceled, nothing. Nothing. she just got mixed up with some bad stuff. And she just so happened to, I mean, she's not going to go nowhere. It's her baby daddy. It's the father of her child. And then they just so happen to, you know?
Whether or not she actually sold drugs, participated in it, she was part of that lifestyle.
Oh,
and
that's one thing what I wanted to say. There's also, you know, she can also be participating in it as well. Because she's, you know, she was stunting with him on social media. She did too. Let's not cap. Let's be honest. She did. The money, the weapons, you know? We don't know just, you know, we don't know just yet. But we'll find out.
and she was there at the time that he was there. So what I'm saying, she definitely knew the lifestyle that he was involved in. She accepted that lifestyle. So, you know, the birds of a feather flock together.
Michael, this is really illuminating
sad
everything you're saying. Yes.
It's sad that, of course, you know, his lifestyle or their lifestyle end up costing the life of an unborn child.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. Joseph Scott Morgan, back to you. Let's say that these vehicles were moved, as you said before, that, you know, maybe the killing happened at one location. And then how do you as an investigator backtrack and figure out where the killing occurred so that you can maybe gather evidence from that scene? Maybe it's surveillance cameras in the area, something like that. Tell me kind of what you do, please.
Well, obviously, surveillance, CCTV is going to be your fallback position here, but also certainly any kind of cellular devices that were on these individuals if they had them on them inside of this vehicle, and if this vehicle has some kind of tracking system where they could have followed it. But Julie, if I could make one point here,
please,
that goes to my colleague's point relative to drug involvement. I'm very fascinated about the cause and manner of death here. And when you begin to think about the male subject, the one thing that we know about his injuries, Julie, is that the ME is referring to his cause of death as a single, not multiple, but a single gunshot wound to the head. And not only is it a gunshot wound, Julie, they're saying this is a contact gunshot wound. And just kind of let me break this down for you. This is a dummy weapon that we use here at J.
It is not a real gun. I want to be very clear. It's a dummy weapon. This is for educational purposes only. I have to state that because I do stream on one platform that's a bit sensitive. You know what I'm saying? If it was the 90s, it would be welcome. But this is just, it's a dummy gun. It's not real, okay, guys? And what he's trying to do is show you an example of the difference of how Mathew so happened to, you know, to be exposed to in a way manner. So just want to put that out there. Guys, hit that like, hit that share for me. We only have 29 shares on Facebook. But my beautiful people, we had 35 likes on YouTube. Hit that like button, YouTube, and hit that like button, Facebook. It just takes 1 second. I would appreciate that very much. Also, yo, today's podcast is going to be crazy. So do not go anywhere. This is just one video of many, and we got more to come. Remember, if you have any more information, even from the Savannah and Mathew Guerra discussion group, send it my way. No, send it directly to my message. I'm reading everyone's. I combed through hundreds. And you guys are incredible in the DMs and the comments. Incredible. Let's keep it pushing.
Issue training. But if this is a contact event, that means that the muzzle, the end of the muzzle with this weapon would literally have to be in contact with his head when this thing was discharged. Okay. What does that tell us? Well, it tells us proximity, right? Correct. You know, there had to be some physical contact between the perpetrator and the victim, the male victim in particular. This is not something that's done at a great distance. So this is somebody that has familiarity, somebody that is skilled, because if it's only a single gunshot wound, this is not something that's over the top, where you got a lot of overkill involving him. This is efficiency, okay? And
Yes.
if this is involved with some kind of tangential, drug trafficking or something like this, that would go to that violent lifestyle. So I'm really curious about that. And did this occur in the vehicle at this location? Were the windows down in the car? Because, I've worked a lot of cases involving shootings in cars, and people are shot through windows, sometimes random. You'll get, glass that is blasted inside of the car. We don't know that yet. But the fact that they are saying that this is a contact gunshot wound to his head speaks volumes here. This is not some kind of randomized event.
So that's the end of the video. But people are wondering, okay, why are you saying that, Nove? Why is he saying that? So we went over this before. Brittany Kruger with 100 stars. Thank you so much. He is saying that because when it comes to a contact gunshot wound, let me show you an example. So as you can see, my tan hand, I'm going to make a fist. This is the muzzle. It's very, very similar if you tell me. If I put that here and who said this? I'm going to keep it on here. I'm acting like I'm interrogating, Mathew. Okay, where's the drugs if this is a burglary? Where's the money? You don't want to tell us? Well, boom. No? Okay. Scenario number 2. You snitched. We know you snitched. How they knew about it? You're the only one that knew about it, Mathew. You're the only one that knew about it. Boom, boom. And then boom, there you go. You see that? That would leave a mark. That would leave a mark. So it does speak volumes. He is absolutely spot on. It absolutely does. Everything that has been done here speaks efficiency. That was the perfect word. Because this was coordinated. Okay, so remember, okay, if you bring up the video, right? If you bring up the video, the way they died, you really need to think about this for a second. 1 bullet per person, just one, not multiple, boom, boom, boom. That could indicate shootout. It could indicate make sure they're dead. They're not alive. But 1 gunshot to the head, high probability you ain't living that. How they died was a direct contact. They were up and close, very, very close, which means that the only way for you to succeed with a gunshot wound to the head and be up that close, which means that you were either taken against you, because if I'm here and then you have this to my head, you think I'm gonna risk my life in any way possible? Especially now, hold on now. With all that being said, with the gunshot and all that, you cross-reference that with this right here, how this is perfectly coordinated. They knew exactly where to go. And I don't know why nobody's not thinking about this. After this guy pulled out that rag and wiped whatever, the guy in the Kia came out, went back in, they talked about whatever, but he parked it at the same exact spot, 150 feet down where they met up. So they didn't just meet, meet me here and then we'll talk about it and then you dump the body somewhere else. No, you talked, if this so happens to be after their death, which I think so because there's a rag, you wipe something down. What do you need to wipe down? What? Your fingerprints on the car? I can understand because that means you have intent to already done a crime. You already done, everything points to you already done it in this video. My man drove in the exact way where the car was found. This all speaks efficient plan. This is coordination. This is, okay, we know it's him. How are we gonna do it? Well, guess what? Let's do this, And you know what, guys, you wanna know what I thought about?
There's new information in the murder.
I'm kind of surprised no one talked about this. They so happened to do it when they had an appointment. Think about that. They so happened to execute this execution the day before her giving birth. Why not that day? Why not after? Why not? Like, you need to ask these questions. They did it not only how they did it, but when they decided to do it. They could have did it the next day, the following day, a week later, just to be sure they knew it was Mathew. But it all ties up in the days where cross-reference the ring cam. Yeah, they snitched. Another person on Facebook confessed, yo, I know him. They snitched. What? Everything is pointed to the downfall of what happened to Mathew. And so if you hear barking, I have a neighbor who has a dog. That dog don't never shut up. So sorry. And it's just, this is so perfectly, it's done so well. So well. And this video that was released today was what we needed, because we are close to going down the route of the theory of this was planned, which means that Savannah and Mathew, or Mathew, had done something wrong. Man, we are so, see? You see what I'm saying? This is why I tell people to watch this video 10 times over. For every time you watch it, you'll pick up something. These are professionals we're dealing with. They know stuff we don't. We are just civilians on a computer, or iPhone, or iPad, just watching. We don't get the clues, but guess what? We will extract it through the words and stuff that you say. And we're damn sure doing a good job, especially for the people in the comments. Very good job, but we're not done. This was a live video, I believe of the brother, if I'm not mistaken. Cindy, thank you so much for the 100 stars.
It's Wednesday. House
Very,
Republicans.
very much. Let's get into this live video. I really want to watch this. Somebody said a very good comment. I think it was Starry Night. She said, the more the better. And I mean, technically speaking, the more involved, the higher chances of birds singing. Wait, was that it? No, wait. Oh, here it is. I heard someone mention that the people seen in the truck and the car video, they could have been the cleanup crew and not the actual shooters. I just thought that was interesting take. That is a very interesting take. That doesn't necessarily mean that could just be the people who shot him. That could have been the cleanup crew. I mean, very poor cleanup crew if you ask me, because they just took a rag. I mean, if you really wanted to get away, I would literally hire. You ever saw that Samuel Jackson movie? I'm not sure. That it's about him and his daughter, but he is a professional cleanup crew. People hire him, and he made his own concoction, chemicals, and all. That's a cleanup crew. The man just took a towel and cleaned. Now that's signs of a person that's just. But he took the rag with him, so we don't know. We don't know. But that's a good one.
Last ping of Matthew's phone, and we know the phone wasn't in the car. So you had contact with him? When was the last, like, in
The last time I talked to Mathew was in October. Because we had some baby things for him, because we had missed his baby shower because I was working.
The last time you spoke to your brother was in October.
And
guys, do me a big favor. Hit that follow button if you're brand new. Over at YouTube, hit the subscribe button. That just means follow. That means a lot. Guys, 100 people subscribed in the last 2 days. You guys are absolutely incredible over at YouTube. I want to give a big shout out to my people at YouTube. I'm just trying to grow a family over there as well, and also Facebook. Hit the share. Hit the share. That means a lot. A lot of people is involved. We got a lot of people watching. That means a lot. We are almost at 70 shares, guys. We just need a little more. And hit the like button over at Facebook. That means a lot. I appreciate you guys very much. You're incredible. Let's keep getting involved. Ask any questions you want. Send information in the DMs, okay?
But the last time I talked to him was like in October, and we had some baby things that I wanted to give him for my nephew.
Was there a message sent to them, like the day of, or when they were looking for him?
That what?
Was there a message sent to him, like the day, like when they were looking for him?
You wanna know about that one? Okay.
Yeah.
No. Savannah. I had Savannah's number, and then I had my brother's number. But my brother obviously had an Android. Savannah was the only one with the iPhone. So my
He had an Android. Android is very good with Telegram. I didn't know that. Remember what I told you guys. Even if you think for a second that it's not, like, why is it Android? Why is the iPhone a good detail? Everything's a good detail here. He had an Android. She had an iPhone.
Number, and then I had
Summer Lynn just subscribed. Did you really, Summer Lynn? I'm just reading that just now.
my brother's number, but my brother obviously had an Android. Savannah was the only one with the iPhone. So my girlfriend, I'm texting Mathew, you know, when he's missing. I'm like, Mathew, where the fuck you at? Where are you? Like, let me know where you are. I'm your big brother. Talk to me. You can trust me. Just tell me where you are. I need to make sure that you, Savannah, and especially the baby are okay. And you know, when like you send a message on iPhone and then it says typing when others are typing, like back
when
to
they're reading it, when they're in the
yes,
keyboard,
the
when they're
bubbles.
in the
No, but
keyboard.
literally, it said typing. I think it was the bubbles or typing. I forgot, but it was on my girlfriend's phone.
That's on whoa. Hold on. That's on iPhone. My people on Android right now, I know on iPhone when somebody's texting me, there's bubbles. Is that on Android as well? Whoa, time out. So you telling me the person that had his phone, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. I never heard this. This is what, this is. I need my people on, yes on Android. Android does too though. No. People are saying no and yes. I need people to, come on guys. No, her phone, okay, hold on. Let's listen to that again. Everybody listen very closely, okay?
Others are typing, like back
when
to
they're reading it, when they're in the keyboard,
the
when they're
bubbles.
in the
No, but
keyboard.
literally, it said, brother, talk to me. You can trust me. Just tell me where you are. I need to make sure that you, Savannah, and especially the baby are okay. And you know, when like you send a message on iPhone and then it says typing when others are typing, like back
when
to
they're reading it, when they're in the
yes, the
keyboard, when
bubbles.
they're in the
No, but
keyboard.
literally, it said typing. I think it was the bubbles or typing. I forgot, but it was on my girlfriend's phone. But she told me, she's like, babe, someone's typing, and then they stopped typing. And like they didn't block the number or nothing, but then the calls were going through, like it was ringing.
Yeah.
But somebody was typing back on the phone, and
What
then
day
they
was
just
this?
stopped.
When was this? Like, what day was this? Saturday?
I don't remember the day exactly. My girlfriend knows, but she's asleep, and I don't want
Yeah.
to piss her off right now.
Come on, bro. We gotta know the day. Was it the 22nd exactly? Could have been before, but how you don't know the day, bro? What is it, 23rd? What, like,
But
remember, guys, I got the whole timeline. I already gave it to y'all, and I also gave the image. I got in trouble, by the way. I knew I was gonna get in trouble. I showed people the wounds, the example wounds from the side of the head and then the back to the forward. I showed that already. I gave it to y'all. I made my promise. Starry night. I gave it to y'all already. But I want to cross-reference that timeline that I gave y'all to what he just said. Because
I don't know. It was in the morning. I think it was in the morning, sometime around 11. This was about. I think this was a day before they were found.
So Monday.
I believe.
Yeah.
what? What? The day before they were found? How did they? Wait a minute. If that's true, that means somebody really needed his phone. Somebody, because they kept that phone on, they had to make sure that that phone did not die. They needed something in his phone. What is the point of keeping this phone on? Especially when they could find and ping your location. How was that? Wait a minute, because they could have pinged his location. The day before, they would have known the location of the perpetrator who took his phone. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm not saying, Steven, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm not saying that you're lying at all. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make sense of that. Because the day before they were found, that means that they kept that phone on because they were missing for a few days. It's from the 22nd to the 26th. Where's the timeline that I posted in the supporters group? Hold on real quick. Because I'm going to get those, all that timeline. I'm going to bring that up. Supporters, I'm going to have to show our secret group. I hope you don't mind. I know it is our secret group, but, you know, I have to show that. If you wear that green badge or that crown on YouTube, I'm just going to show the timeline on Chronicle, okay? Friday the 22nd. Her last seen about 2 p.m., right? We go down. Boom. Friday, Saturday, 23rd. Sunday, the 24th. Monday, 25th. Tuesday, 26th. Monday, so that's 23, 24, 25. That's 3 days of an iPhone. Could possibly her iPhone. Android. Because iPhone batteries are better than Android. Well, that depends on the settings on you have. And I don't know his iPhone. I don't know his Android. But I can, if I look at the picture of his quality on his phone, that's how I can know. Especially if I go to the information. Oh, if I can go to his Telegram, I can get him and extract the information from his photos to see exactly what phone he has. I can do that. It's called megadata. I can take that photo, the original photo, and extract from the megadata. It'll tell me what phone and what time. I can do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that later. Hold on, let's get involved. We're getting spicy right now. Found dead on Tuesday. So, hold on, I'm reading the comments. Matthew's last location by a car wash off of Grimson Road, their apartment complex. I used to use location on my phone, and it was spot on every time. Okay. Thank you, Paige. It's her phone. The girlfriend was texting Savannah, and someone's type. He said Android.
Because then,
well, someone has their phone.
yeah, that's what
somebody has his phone and her phone.
Ah! I knew she. What?
Yeah. Because then,
well, someone has their phone.
yeah, that's what
somebody has his phone and her phone.
My God.
So her phone was not in her house? There was some reports. Some people were saying that her belongings were left in the apartment.
I don't know, because if that's true, then nobody would be typing back on her phone, you know?
Oh, somebody typed back on her. Nobody will be typing back on her phone. And iPhone batteries last long. Mine could last off the charger till like 2 days. But why would they keep her phone on then? Why would they keep her phone on? What is going? I don't want to say what I'm about to say. I don't want to say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
So I have no idea, but somebody 100% sure somebody was typing on her phone, because my girlfriend saw it and she freaked out. She was like, "Babe, someone's typing," and that gave me the speculation that they were alive. That gave me I was like, okay, they're alive. Okay, that's good.
So
But
do you think they were taken from their apartment, or if it was set up somewhere out? They saw somebody out there in the street or something, because some people were saying kidnapped. You know, like they were
look,
taken.
my brother always like, I don't want to, like I said, I want to say the wrong things, but you know, my brother's gone, so there's nothing.
I needed more from this live. I needed more. I'm gonna have to do something here. Guys, this was only 2 minutes and 59 seconds. If there's a full video of this, the first person or anyone who can get their hands on it, send it to my DMs. This is a lot. This is more than anything I found out about yesterday. This is exactly what we needed to know. This is exactly what we needed to know. Beautiful Joyce. I'm going to find it. She's a little rock star. They needed her phone to be on. They took both of their phones. Chat, he said that. They took both their phones, correct? He said that, right?
Or nothing, but the calls were going through like it was ringing.
Yeah. When they're in the keyboard,
the bubbles, but literally it said typing. I think it was the bubbles or typing.
Let me see. I'm gonna have somebody text me on both. I want to see what happens. I'm gonna get somebody to text me. Who texts me fast? Kenny texts me. Are you up? Because I know it's bubbles. If he's correct, then he's right. I mean, he wouldn't lie. His brother wouldn't lie. Why would he lie? Okay, my friend's about to text me. Give me a second. Because I know there's bubbles. It wouldn't say typing. It would say that, I think, on Instagram. Or does he mean Instagram? Okay, so it would seem to be Apple is hard to get info, isn't it? Oh, Tiffany. See, that's what I'm confused about. You ain't gonna touch an Apple phone. Good luck. But what I'm also confused about is that if they really took her phone and his phone and they kept it on, the location, yo, if she had a 14 and above iPhone, that location, I mean, regardless, it'll be ping, but Apple has something where if it's on, you can track that with accuracy. I'm not kidding. I am not. I can get my other iPhone right now and I can show you. It is accurate. So, but let's put ourselves in the criminal's position. Why is it important to keep their phones on? Why? Can't you turn location off? You can for your location for apps. But if it's like they need to ping your phone like cell phone towers, that shit pings. Somebody text me, I have an iPhone. It's beautiful. Yes, even if wait a minute. Can somebody tell me in the comments? I think there was an update, right? Or a new phone. If the phone is off, they can still find it. Or is that like 15 or 16 what's coming? I heard that, and I know that's a fact. I
forgot, but it was on my girlfriend's phone. But she told me, she's like, babe, someone's typing, and then they stopped typing. And they didn't block the number or nothing. But then the calls were going through like it was ringing. Yeah. But somebody was typing back on the phone, and
what
then
day
they
was
just
this?
stopped. Huh?
When was this? Like what day was this? Saturday?
I don't remember the day exactly. My girlfriend knows, but she's asleep, and I don't want to piss her off right now. But I don't know. It was in the morning. I think
Mariah Ann on Facebook says, yes, family added. I can ping them off someone else's phone and not. Because they wanted to see who was calling to come up. I mean, if they wanted to see, they're not going to reveal. Keeping their phones on is a risk at their location. When the phone is off, it doesn't ping. No, Corey, it doesn't. He knows everything just the way he's trying to explain it.
of the morning, sometime around 11. This was about, I think this was a day before they were found.
Yes, Shamora, she's correct. I believe that's correct. I believe when your phone is off, they can get your last location. Guys, I know there's so many comments. I know I'm trying to keep up with these comments as best as I can, but it's fine. Type your comments. You guys are doing a wonderful job. Absolutely incredible. Shout out to all my people on YouTube. Hit that like button, guys. Guys, hit that like, hit that share, because now we're getting somewhere. I've been waiting literally a whole 36 hours for this. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. And I don't know why nobody ever thought of an Apple iWatch, because if I'm not mistaken, didn't she had one? If I'm not mistaken. Because if I have an iWatch, and let me tell you, those two with your phone, you pair them up even over Wi-Fi. You trust me, you're fine. My Wi-Fi, my Apple Watch opens up my phone, so I'm hoping that the police is on that. Trust me, I have that on my phone, and that thing tells me where my watch is, regardless of where it's at. If it's on, if it's on. Remember, my people at YouTube, you can send super chat for your comment to highlight on stream. If you have anything across that's important to tell me or to get your point across or anything, you can hit super chat. It's the little money thing, and you click it, and it says super sticker, super chat, membership, and membership gifting. Those are the 4 things you can do to support the stream. Give me 1 second. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. What's your YouTube channel? It is, I'll send it. Let's listen to this. So when he said they took both phones.
So Monday.
I believe.
Yeah. Because then
Well, someone has their phone.
yeah, that's what
somebody
interested
has
me.
his phone and her phone.
My God.
So her phone was not in her house? There was some reports, some people were saying that the phone, her belongings were left in the apartment.
This is what I tell people. You must be careful with these rumors. I tell people all the time. I know, like, you guys want to know the information, but if you hear a hearsay and then you tell people, they're going to believe it's fact versus what you speculated. You understand? It's kind of like that game where you tell someone in the ear and it come out different. I don't know the name of it. All I'm saying is I learned from, even before Gabby Petito, since the riots in New York City, I learned, so when you hear something, go on the internet and do research hours to make sure it's fact. Because, you know, people will come to you because they rely on you. And best to believe, I got a reputation. I got to make sure my shit is correct. I don't play. So please be careful. You know, make sure we get this right. So far, I didn't even know that someone told me that the phone, she left it. No, it was taken. It was taken.
I don't know, because if that's true, then nobody would be typing back on her phone.
Nobody would type back on her phone, which makes sense. Telephone game. Thank you, Darlene. Very smart. Shout out to all the new sharers. Helen, Tina, Stephanie, look at this. You guys are incredible hitting that share button.
You know?
Yeah.
So I have no idea, but somebody 100% sure, somebody was typing on her phone because my girlfriend saw it and she freaked out. She was like, babe, someone's typing. And that gave me the speculation that they were alive. That gave me I was like, okay, they're alive. Okay, that's good.
So do you think they were taken from their apartment, or if it was set up somewhere out, they saw somebody out there in the street or something? Because there were some people were saying kidnapped, you know, like they were taken.
My brother always, like, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to say the wrong things, but you know, my brother's gone, so there's nothing.
Because we saw the police release the last ping of.
I don't have all the. Somebody sent me a DM. It was Janice. She said, do you have all the parts? I don't. But if you guys could send me the parts to this video, anyone can find it. I would appreciate that very much. I thought her parents said she left her phone. I'm not hearing that now. I'm hearing a whole different thing now. But let's keep our, you know, what I always say, let's keep our ears open, okay? That's how we get the facts. So if her parents are saying that and now Steven is saying this, well, it conflicts, doesn't it? So we'll find out more.
Block of Danny K Drive, believing they found the bodies of a soon-to-be mom, 18-year-old Savannah Soto, and her boyfriend, who family says is Mathew Guerra.
We were supposed to celebrate Christmas with her and the baby. All she wanted was that baby. I think she was meant to be a mom.
Soto's sister-in-law, Joanny Wasil, says when Soto missed her appointment to be induced Saturday, they knew something was wrong. Authorities issued a missing persons alert Monday. Wasil explains a tip through Facebook led them to this great Kia.
Horrible. So confusing, so difficult.
That confusion and emotions boiled over at times as families of both Soto and Guerra waited for word from authorities.
Oh, I never seen this part. This is the argument that took place. I never got this angle. This is what I was looking for. This is the angle. That's on CNN. I never got that angle.
McManus did speak. Not much clarity was given.
It was a very, very perplexing crime scene.
Led them to this great Kia.
Horrible. So confusing, so difficult.
That confusion and emotions boiled over at times as families of both Soto and Guerra waited for word from authorities. When Police Chief William McManus did speak, not much clarity was given.
It was a very, very perplexing crime scene. And detectives right now are looking at this as a possible murder. But we don't know for sure.
He adds they think the bodies are Soto's and her boyfriend's, but that he wouldn't confirm that until the medical examiner did, although families on both sides were notified.
That they were shot. I'm not sure where. I did see blood in the car when they opened it.
The chief also didn't mention a suspect, any type of murder-suicide situation, or if there was a weapon in the car. Still tells us now all her family wants is answers while they try to move forward.
Grieve to organize the funeral of two, Vanna and the baby.
John Paul Barajas, KSAT 12 News.
Everybody feeling. Fuck her nigga too, nigga. What the fuck going on? Bitch, I want to smoke with the city. How about that? Puss ass niggas. Y'all want to send my baby mama 13 and shit on TikTok and shit talking about she has something to do with it. Man, we ain't had shit to do with that. Her nigga had.
This is the video of the guy he met in the stairs and said, yeah, they snitched. Correct or no? Let me know if this is the guy.
Tried to act like he was stiff one day, and then we had to get stiff on his ass. We had to get stiffer on his ass, and his ass said, we didn't want no smoke, nigga. He running and shit. And his bitch was there. He left his bitch there. So I told this bitch, hey, tell your puss ass nigga, we walked in the nail salon, her ass was getting her nails done and shit. He left her ass at the nail salon. I said, say, cuz. I said, say, tell your bitch ass baby daddy nigga get at me then. With your puss ass, oh, guess what? But y'all miss it now, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Fuck your family. I wouldn't give a fuck how anybody feel about that shit.
It's crazy how you can dare say such a thing. It blows. This attitude is absolutely disgusting, and you're going to be remembered for the rest of your life like this. You think you're going to get hired? You think someone's going to be around you? You think that you a thug? Come to the Bronx. You think this is you're congratulating the death of a pregnant young girl and her unborn baby, her unborn child. And then you're stressed that you think that you over here stressed why people think it's me, because what you're saying right now, if someone has this attitude, you expect me to have sympathy for you? Because people on social media are attacking you because you said there are consequences to your actions. You just did something, and now you're suffering for you're dumb. My message to you is you're dumb. You're dumb, my guy, because you put this on the internet. It's forever. You said this to a dying guy and his mother of the woman who's supposed to give birth to a child that got shot to death in the head. Execution, and then you expect us to be okay with that, regardless if you have something to do with it or not. You don't say stuff like this online. This is a mother. This is her child. This is a guy. Whether he's responsible for this, it's looking that way, but you don't do that. You don't. And hear me out. You actually posted this during the holidays without even showing your face, but we know what you look like. You know what that shows? Psychologically, that shows that you're stunting on social media. You're a stunner. You feel me? Because on Ring Camera, we got your whole entire face. I'm not saying that you had something to do with it. I don't know. I'm not saying you do, but I'm not saying you don't. But for you to say this,
her nigga had tried to act like he was stiff one day, and then we had to get stiff on his ass. We had to get stiffer on his ass, and his ass said, we didn't want no smoke, nigga. He running and shit. And his bitch was there. He left his bitch there. So I told this bitch, hey, tell your puss ass nigga, we walked in the nail salon, her ass was getting her nails done and shit. He left her ass at the nail salon. I said, say, cuz. I said, say, tell your bitch ass baby daddy nigga get at me then. With your puss ass, oh, guess what? But y'all miss it now, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Fuck your family. I wouldn't give a fuck how anybody feel about that shit. Fuck y'all. I suck my dick, nigga. Real talk.
go back. Wait a minute. Hold on. His face popped up for a little bit. You. What was that? What was the greatest quote that Sherlock Holmes ever said, guys? Let's see if somebody knows it. How often have I said to you that when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth? That's what the greatest Sherlock Holmes, the greatest detective ever existed. How often have I said to you that when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth? And you know what? You know why I'm saying that? Maybe he probably doesn't have any ties to it. But for you to talk that reckless, who is to say that you don't have any knowledge of what happened? You didn't pull the trigger, fine. You probably wasn't even around the area. But does that mean that you don't know the guys who did it? Does it? I don't know. Just speculation. I mean, for you talking down a missing pregnant girl and a guy, you must have some real hate for them because he got stiff with you. I know what that means. I'm from the block. That means that he tried to act tough with you because things were shaking funny. I'm not, you corny for that. You corny. And you're going to go press a pregnant woman, putting fear in her heart? You're extra corny for that. But for you to talk reckless for them disappearing, like if you don't care, you have a real hate for them for some reason. I don't know why. Oh shit, no. Copyright infringement, no. No, we gotta, I'm gonna have to end that. I hate music playing on streams, man. Please, guys, don't send me anything with music, ever.
We continue to follow the San Antonio police investigation into the murders of young mother-to-be Savannah Soto and her boyfriend Mathew Guerra. The case bringing attention to violent crimes happening in San Antonio. For instance, this is a look at a LexisNexis crime map. It tracks the recent crimes, all of them in the same area, from thefts, burglaries, murders, over just the last few days.
Yo, this, okay, now I know why it's taking their time. I can see it now.
We continue to follow the San Antonio police investigation into the murders of young mother-to-be Savannah Soto and her boyfriend Mathew Guerra. The case bringing attention to violent crimes happening in San Antonio. For instance, this is a look at a LexisNexis crime map. It tracks the recent crimes, all of them in the same area, from thefts, burglaries, murders, over just the last few days.
While the bodies of Savannah Soto and her boyfriend Mathew Guerra were found in District 7, Manny Pelaez of District 8 says that the crime impacts the entire city. He's asking people to help investigators with any tips or information that can help catch the people responsible.
That we will not tolerate crimes perpetrated on our residents here in San Antonio. Anybody who did this has forfeited their right to be among us. When caught, I fully expect our DA to keep his word and to persecute this person to the fullest extent.
Well, back in September, the San Antonio City Council approved a $3.7 billion budget and included an increase of millions of dollars to the San Antonio police budget. And that money not only went toward hiring more officers.
Why do they do this at the moment where something has to happen for them to increase their budget for the federal department, for the Justice Department? I never understand it. Because they do this, they wait for some Latina girl guy, black girl guy, or white girl guy for something to happen in order for them to increase their budget. You want to wait till a mother dies with her baby for you to do some things about it? Hey, the mayor, you know why? It's because they're getting complaints that they're not doing nothing enough. So the mayor's like, hey, you know what? Let's just throw some money their way and increase it. No, you should have been done that. You know what I'm saying? Should have been done that.
San Antonio and the nation. Tonight, we continue to follow up on the tragedies shaking San Antonio and the nation. San Antonio police continue their capital murder investigation of mom-to-be Savannah Soto and her boyfriend Mathew Guerra. The couple was found dead in a car at an apartment.
By the way, guys, this is up-to-date video. This is not old. This just came out today, a few hours ago. Get involved, watch, hit the like, hit the share. I would appreciate that.
Complex on Tuesday, 3 miles from where Soto was last seen a week ago.
I'm getting a lot of DMs. You guys are sending me videos, and I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Wait, what is this?
They're literally not. Like, I don't know. I feel like they could be doing so much better, but they're not even trying. They're not even.
Oh, wait a minute.
Because we saw the police release the last ping.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Go.
Hold on.
Tonight,
We got something. Shout out to Janice in the chat. Janice Liliani. Did I say your name right? I'm not that great when it comes to like the names and stuff. Please forgive me. Wait, hold
on. Because we saw the police release the last ping. Because we.
You did. You found the other video. Very. Oh, good job. Good job. Yes. Good job. Let's go. We're gonna watch this. All right, guys. I got the second part. You guys want to watch it?
I don't know. I feel like
we got the second part. You guys ready to watch this? Shout out to Janice Liliani in the chat for that. I really appreciate. She gave me a third one. Well done. Well done. I give everybody credit. Trust me.
I feel like they could be doing so much better, but they're not even trying. They're not even trying.
Are they keeping you guys updated like daily or something? Like, is there somebody that is talking to the police on behalf of your family?
You said what?
Do you have anybody talking on behalf of your family representing you guys to the police?
I don't understand that question.
Like, do you the police communicating with you guys daily on status?
Oh yeah. No, we have the lead detective's number and all that, and he's just keeping us updated with everything that they find out. Not like they're not keeping us updated with everything, but only the main things that they're finding out.
So my main concern here, and I think for a lot of people in the chat, has been that it's been a while now. And in that video, it's super, the question is either the police is already hot on the person from the truck or they're not. Do you think the police has an idea of who the person in the truck could be and then the Kia driving?
I mean, if they did, they're not sharing that information with us, like, or anyone else. I wouldn't know.
He's right. They're not going to share that to anybody to jeopardize the case. Absolutely correct.
So we need more help than trying to figure out who these people are. In your opinion, does the person who's driving the truck, do you think it's somebody our age? Like,
no, that man looks at least, respectfully, he's too big to be someone, you know, my age. I'm 28 years old. That man looks like he's at least 45 years old.
Yeah, that's what
I would say at least 35, but yes, he seems very older, especially his movement, the way, see, what I figured out versus younger people to much older people tend to grab items to either go up or come down. Younger people, they jump, they have one hand, and they do that, they jump down. This, I did pay attention to that. This guy
is still searching.
Hold on, we're gonna come back to that video because that's actually a brand new video. We know, like that just came out. This guy latched on to the video, which older people tend to do that. Not that he's old, older people do that. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You probably didn't even realize that neither. When I enhanced the video, look what he did. Pay attention. Oh, Jesus, chicken strips. Hold on. Okay, there it goes. Okay, watch this. So people, I can't get up because I'm not suitable to get up. But people tend to use, like, okay, here's an example. Like, they do like, you see? Versus younger people, they do this, or they get up with one hand, or they just like, you know? So it's all about, I learned this, a detective said this, it's how, not their persona, it's how people move. I forgot the word. Oh, like through age, you can tell how people move their body. You know, it's their attitude and their body. So I would say 35 and up. I don't want to shut down. I mean, the guy is big as, you know, but still, I don't want to rule out even a little bit of age. Guy could be walking down a block, looks just like him, but he tells you, oh, I'm 37. You're going to be like, oh, he looks too young. Don't rule out anything. I just told you that. Never rule out things. Keep it in your notes. Look at his movements, and you know what I'm saying? The guy, the way he's moving, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm looking at it right now, and it's like, absolutely. All right, let's go back to that video. We gotta go back. We gotta listen.
I think so. Did you find somebody our age, like
No,
mid-20s?
that man looks at least, respectfully, he's too big to be someone you know, my age. I'm 28 years old. That man looks like he's at least 45 years old.
Yeah, that's what I think so. Did you feel
for sure in his 40s? For sure in his 40s.
You can tell he's older by the way he moves.
Yeah.
Like,
What about the
he's
truck?
walking like a penguin, side to side.
Yeah.
We just had a debate about whether there was another person in the passenger of the truck.
Oh yeah, for
in the
sure.
tower.
There's another person in the passenger of the truck, because in the beginning of the video, if you zoom into it, you can see something being thrown from the.
Didn't we say yes, Russ? I'm sorry. Sorry.
From the passenger side to the driver's seat.
We said this last year.
To the big dude in the white muscle shirt, or whatever, the shirt he was in, whatever.
And to anybody that's joining the chat right now, Stephen Alex is Mathew Guerra's brother, and he just jumped on here to clarify a couple of things. And he asked everybody in the chat before to go and block and report a specific account. I think we'll put it in the chat.
Miguel Santiago.
Okay.
Yes. And I'll post it on my story too.
I'll go ahead and make a flyer in a little bit and post it.
Yeah.
And I'll post it on my other accounts too that I have. That way.
Starry Night says you gotta watch the 2 TikToks I tag you on Discord. Okay, I got you. Excellent. We need to find the associate who, but again, he knew he would be. Yeah. The big guy gotta be his 50s or 60s. I wouldn't go that far. Again, we gotta be open-minded here. Anyone else hear Mathew calling Savannah saying he thinks he's being followed by a Buick? And Savannah said he's just being Where was this? Liz, can you send me that? Wait, where was this? Wait, what? When was this? I didn't see that. The clearer version. Let's have a look. This is a clearer version. Put it right here. Yeah, we Starry Night. We went through this already. We saw this. Yeah, we knew it. The towel. It went back. I edited it. This is the video. If it's newer videos than this, Starry Night, can you repost it for me? I'm so sorry about that. All right, guys, let's watch this video again. It's new. I want to watch this.
For 2 persons of interest seen in this surveillance.
What bugs my mind is that they knew something's going on in that truck, a third person, but they're still saying 2. Maybe they're not sure.
Video, one person gets out of the pickup truck and exchanges something with another person who gets out of Guerra's car. If you have any information on this case, call SAPD and you can remain anonymous. The case is being followed nationwide and theories are floating around social media.
That's not helping the situation. That's not helping the process. Like, all they're doing is slowing down the process.
Savannah Soto's family says while they appreciate so many people wanting justice for Savannah, Mathew, and their unborn son, they also say all the attention is overwhelming and at times hurtful. As Fox SA's Stephanie Esquivel explains, they are worried misinformation on social media could interfere with the investigation.
And I promise here on Chronicle, you will not get that misinformation. Absolutely, you would not. You will not. I promise. That I can assure you. Might make some errors in vocabulary and every now and then, but information is highly cross-referenced. I have made many errors in the past to make sure that my thing is correct. So you have nothing to worry about. You know, we open to theories, but speculation is definitely noted. Justin DeMarc said on Facebook, it seemed like it was gang because that was covering up behind the other person that killed him. It could be gang activity, absolutely. Absolutely. It's looking like gang activity, but it's also, it looks staged, it looks planned. This looks like they were out to already get him. And what I found out today was this appointment, right? There, the baby's packed at the baby bag and all this stuff. If they had an appointment and never showed up, the people who took them before the appointment, it was so precise. You didn't think about that? You didn't think about that, right? Imagine they're just getting ready for the appointment. There's just them two. And they're like, yo, we're gonna pick them up right before that appointment. Right before the holiday. This was absolutely calculated. Calculated.
You know that some person was involved or whoever was involved. Yes, of course, we ask that you come forward. But if you're just assuming or trying, oh yes, this dude looks like him, and you don't need that.
Savannah Soto's aunt, Valerie Mendoza, hopes anyone with information on who could be responsible for the deaths of Savannah, her boyfriend Mathew Guerra, and their unborn son Fabian will step forward. With more than 150,000 members on the Find Savannah Soto Facebook group page, Mendoza says the rumors, theories, and misinformation going around needs to stop because she's afraid it could hurt the investigation.
You're just slowing down the process, and that's not going to help any. Of course they have leads and they want to look into every single one.
Because detectives are following every lead, Mendoza says she hopes out of respect, people will stop speculating about what happened.
If you're not 100%, about it, then we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. Just let the detectives do what they need to do. And I believe from the bottom of my heart that they're going to get who did this.
Instead of opening Christmas presents and celebrating the new year, the Soto family is now having to make funeral arrangements for Savannah and Fabian. It's something Eagles Flight CEO Pamela Allen is helping the family with.
We're offering assistance and support for the mom who's in charge of organizing burials for two of her family members.
I want to announce something to you guys. I didn't want to say this, but I have someone. I cannot say this person at all. I can't even say the gender. I have someone who's in San Antonio who is in the activity. How do I say this? I can't say it much. I have someone who is in the scene. You get what I'm saying? In the scene. And this individual is, guys, in it. Her ex was in it. I just said the gender, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, this person's ex was in it. And around it, she's always around it, and they tell her some things. So it's looking like I may get a scoop of partially what could actually happen. Not that she knows them, but streets talk, and I might get something. And that's a fact. So I'm going to talk to this person actually tonight, and let's see what I get for tomorrow. So we're not done with the podcast just yet. We're not done here. I really cannot say much because I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble. I'm not revealing anything. I'm not part of anything. I mean, Jesus Christ, I pay my taxes on time. I'm not a part of nothing. But I know someone who knows someone that is going to get involved, and then that person is willing to tell me if I absolutely not even tell anything. So this person is going to tell me something about, and nothing. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Just, I want to be like low key, and if I could find out something, people talk, so we'll see.
Anderson says the increasing national attention on the case is adding challenges. The vigil held on Thursday for Savannah and Fabian had much larger turnout than expected.
We were a bit overwhelmed by the amount of people there. And then they expect the same response at the funeral and burial for Savannah and Fabian.
I did ask the Soto family if they are considering a private funeral due to that overwhelming response, but family members tell me that has not been discussed yet. We will update the story as soon as we receive more information regarding the services. Reporting live, Stephanie Esquivel for Fox SA.
That is egregious when you consider someone taking the life of someone, including an unborn child.
The killing of the couple stirs questions about the potential punishment those responsible for the murders could face if and when they are caught. Police call Savannah Soto and Mathew Guerra's killings a capital murder investigation, the only crime eligible for the death penalty. Bexar County District Attorney Joe Gonzalez says when a prosecutor gets a capital murder case, they review the file and present it to the committee.
I reserve the right to seek the death penalty in any case that I believe. When I say I have a capital crimes committee, and we all have a vote in deciding whether or not to seek the death penalty on any individual. But I want the families to know that potentially seeking the death penalty is a tool that is available in our tool belt, and that's certainly something that we will consider at the appropriate time.
The DA says in his 5-year term in the office, his office has pursued death penalties for only 2 other capital murder cases. But since
let me ask you guys a question. Is this case, do you believe, in your opinion, but you know what? You are a civilian in the United States of America. You have an abundance of rights, especially if we have a jury. Do you believe, and don't just throw words out there. I want everybody in the chat from YouTube, my beautiful people at YouTube and my beautiful people on Facebook, tell me in the comments right now, is this deserving of, the death or life? Life as in life in prison or the death sentence? What do you believe? People are going to say death because he just doesn't belong here. People are going to say life because he needs to suffer. But in your opinion, for something like this long, this severe, it's a capital case. I mean, it's capital, so it could be absolutely death, but what do you believe in? Posting links is absolutely forbidden. It's going to get you banned. Just letting you know. I see someone keeps posting links.
there are no arrests in the death of Savannah and Mathew, it is too premature to say if he will be seeking the death penalty. The couple had a past of domestic violence. Guerra was on probation for assaulting Soto last Christmas. Bexar County officials say domestic violence increases by 20% during the holidays. Fox SA's Marisa Mendoza looks into the driving factors increasing domestic disturbances.
I always try to remind people never place blame on somebody who goes back because you don't know the reason they went back.
Elizabeth Regino is heartbroken. 18-year-old Savannah Soto was found dead. She was still carrying her son Fabian inside of her. As a survivor of domestic violence, she says it took her several months to leave her violent relationship without getting killed.
There's protective orders in place. There's, charges that have been filed. I've seen.
The crazy thing about this is that all this always ties to domestic violence. Savannah was beaten. You guys have that video, right? Where Savannah was that the video that I showed? She had like black and blue a little bit, and then her arm had a black and blue. I wish I could find that video. I cannot find that video. I cannot find it. I can't. But she was bruised up. She was bruised up. I'm sorry, but what's your name? Is or something like that? You've been banned. Yeah. I don't believe in the death penalty. Life, an eye for an eye for this one, in my opinion. This is exactly why I like asking for everybody's opinion in the comments. Because, excuse me, because it's you guys make good comments. Like, I understand. I do understand an eye for an eye, but I also do understand him being in life where imagine life prison in a box for 23 hours a day. That would drive me insane. I would literally, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she tried to cover with makeup. Correct? DV increases over the holidays, 20%. Oh, wow, that's crazy. What up, bro?
People go back.
Court records show Soto's boyfriend, Mathew Guerra, who was also found dead with her, was on probation for assaulting her on Christmas Day last year. Police are looking for 2 suspects in the couple's murder. However, Rahino says the couple's turbulent past was a sign things have gone from bad to worse.
Yes, you see, the thing with Savannah and Mathew is that like everything from his past keeps going. It was getting worse. Robbery, violence, obsession. He has weapons, and plus all this activity, and then drugs and all this. Yeah, that's a bit much.
Regardless as to what happened, her and her child are almost collateral damage in something. That something happened, and they got caught in the middle, and they paid the ultimate price.
Former district attorney Nico LaHood says violating protective orders between couples.
Whoa, somebody just said that. Hold on. Somebody posted. I don't know if this is true. Hold on. They just arrested a suspect. Stay tuned for the news. Hold on real quick, guys. I got to see if this is true. If it's not true, I'm not saying this is true. Somebody sent me a screenshot. Hey, who sent this to me? Margie Bassett. Is there a way you could DM Asha Martinez and tell me where did she get her sources from? Oh, it's true. Oh, wait. Hold on. They made an arrest. Yeah, they made an arrest. Everybody. Hold on. They did. They just made an arrest. Everybody. Hold on. I got to change the title of this thing now. Update. Arrest in Savannah Soto and Mathew Guerra case. SAPD has made an arrest in Savannah Soto and Mathew Guerra case in the evening. Yeah, we will go Facebook. We will on Facebook Live a perp walk within an hour. You can follow us. Yes. An arrest can't be just one arrest. There could be more. We don't know. Guys, everybody hit that share button. Hit that share button. Guys, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to end this stream right now, right? And I'm going to start a new one. And I'm going to put a new title and everything. And hold on real quick. Yes, I'm going to do that. Everyone, do me a big favor. Hit the like in this video, right? Hit the share. They said an arrest has been made. 7 minutes has been posted. Facebook Live, a perp walk within the hour. So from 11 to 12 a.m. Eastern time, a video is going to drop. They don't even have a precise time. I am going to cover this. Absolutely. I'm going to cover this. I'll share on the new title. No. Oh, you're going to share on the new title? Okay. If you haven't shared this video, right? Share this right now. Chronicle is going to go live. I'm going to cover this. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Oh, wow. You guys, 116 shares. You guys are wild with the shares. Congratulations, guys. All right. I'm going to end this live right now. Wait, hold on real quick. Yes. All right. Everybody. Stay on my page or refresh it in 3 minutes. I'm going to go live under a new title, new everything. No, don't forget about YouTube. Absolutely, I'm going live. YouTube people, hit the subscribe button, but hit the bell notification. If you hit the bell on YouTube, it'll tell you I'm live. YouTube has the best notification system. Better than Facebook, better than Twitter, better than all that. Trust me on that. Even better than TikTok. They said within an hour. Yes. No, could it be possible that Mathew knew he was in trouble? Let me tell you something. If I was Mathew and I knew I was going to get in trouble, I would have separated from my baby moms. Nobody's touching the mother of my child, period. I'm strict when it comes to my girl, my wife. I don't play that stuff. That's my shorty. Nobody's touching my girl, period. All right. So let me, oh, wow, they made an arrest. Big shout out to Margie Bassett. Margie, good job. I'm so focused on what will come later other than what's happening now. Yes. Okay, guys.
Troubles happen
make sure when I go
often,
live,
and the only way to remove it is
you guys hit that share button. We're gonna go live in 5 minutes. All right, guys. We're gonna end this podcast. They made an arrest. We're going live in 5 minutes. Stay on YouTube. Refresh the page. Hit the notification bell. Hit subscribe. Hit the like. Hit whatever the heck you need to get back in here. Okay. All right. Let me get out of here. Let me end this. I love you guys. Peace out. See you in 3 to 5 minutes.